Hi everybody, Yarn Fairy here, and I'm usually here to bring you yarn, but today, not so much. I have a kitty dangerously coming around all these beads and hooks and stuff. Anyway, today's show and tell. So, all y'all know that I've been making blankets up the wazoo. I started with hand spun yarns. Insane. But yeah, we had like 3 totes full, 3 of those huge totes full. So this is my circle in a square, in a circle, in a square. And it still has homespun yarn, if you can believe it. I can't. And I knew what I had. And I can't believe it. Okay, so since then, I decided there were other things that could be knit, just plain garter stitch, for when I'm like not feeling well at all. I go to bed with this, usually once a day at least. Around 2 o'clock, I just kind of fade. Anyway, this is a skirt. How cool is this? I've got a lot of other darks that are going beyond this. I'm using a purple to make welts. I think I'm on it here too. And then this is Cecil and silk, and I never got to use it. I'm using stuff, you guys. Life's too short, and too short. Just too short for a person with knitting. So I have this drawstring, and I've been pulling weird stuff like mohair and my gypsy silk ribbon. Boy, these colors are coming up really weird. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna take those along with some of the thick thin, which I haven't dyed yet, and not thick thin, this is, what is this called? Rat's nest. This is the bulky, the super bulky single ply. I thought it would look great. And then at from the waist down on the tie, I'm going to add little tiny tinkly beads, little tiny ones that don't go tink, 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 or clunk, clunk, clunk. And then a couple of tassels. I have tassels in every color. So that'll be fun. Do you guys want to see? Mama, you're going to have to get down. You're going to knock me over. Okay. And this, they're so me, you guys. If you know me, you know these are so me. So, skirt. Oh, okay. Spoiler alert. I just gotta put that in there. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So we have our heirloom annually. Oh man, you can't even see these. And I have been working on it, and it is off to a test knitter, and I'm making a sample. There you go. Oh, I still love it. What's it been, 2 years since I created Tanzanite? And I still just love this color. I haven't done much work, and you'll see why soon, because it's a share. This is like a trunk show. You can't go to a yarn store, can't go to Stitches West because they died. Yeah, anyway, let's see. You see the star? Diamonds are coming. And then stars, and then diamonds, and oh, so many beads. Holy cow, I think the number's up in the thousands at this point. And I think I might have to add more chart, which means more beads. Actually, I think I can get away without beads back then. It's the shape of a diamond, you know, like on a ring. Show and tell, quickly. Y'all know how much I love my bees. And my witty, this is for him for his first birthday. He's coming in a month. I'm still looking for the calendar. It's April, 4 months in, and I'm still looking for my calendar. Okay, this project has not even been started. I just packed it all up last night and balled it. It's for these guys. I have Papa Bear, Mama Bear is in the washer getting felted, and Baby Bear. Hopefully this will be a small aunt. I don't know, somebody small it has to be, because too big, too small, just right. Wasn't there something like that? Here's my socks. And I made them with the biffle silk. And I might have told you guys this yesterday, good grief. Who's in here? Pink. Oh. I remember this. Okay. This isn't a cow, so I can show you. Or maybe I'll turn it into a cow. I don't know. But you cast on a whole lot of lumps. And then this is what you make from here. Oh, and there's a collar. And then you work from here. And then you do this little edging. And that is, I want to say this is 50-50, but no, it's like an 80-20 sock weight yarn. And it's supposed to make a bed shawl coat thing for me, which is why it's got the collar and it's only to your elbows. So it's not a big commitment. This, how many of you guys are still working on this puppy? I don't know what my problem is. I got the hood done in 5 seconds and then the bottom of the scarf area is taking forever. This is Space Invaders. Yes. We have invaders from space in it. Yeah, I got it off of Space Invaders from the 1980s video game because once these guys come on really well, you can't help but see the Space Invaders coming to invade the Earth near you. This one's been a lot of fun. And it's on a, I want to say it's a 50-50 silk sock, or else it's a something close to that because it's got a nice feel. Anyway, just today I opened a Cal and well, it was last night and I didn't advertise it, didn't tell anybody. And one of my favorite people came and bought the thing. I was like, wait, I didn't tell nobody. How'd you know? Georgiana. I'm so excited to have Georgiana. The backside, this is going to have the Cal dates. I only just figured that out, so I haven't done that yet. She has, I don't know, there's something about this scene. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. It's the BBC production from the 1990s, 1980s, I don't know, has Colin Firth in it. And this is the scene where Lizzie is helping Georgiana, who just stumbled in her piano playing because Mr. Wiggum was mentioned in the room. And so how can you go on without me turning the pages? Something like that. Anyway. Yeah, a little bit crazy. I stay on my own most all the time. And so then you have this, what the, oh my. Where's the hooky? I can't find it. Jeepers, maybe, no, there it is. So this is Georgiana's fob. Her stuff has to do with music because she's musically inclined, and everybody, I guess, back then needed to be. So there's a music drops, and for some reason, I've always seen her in pearls. These are freshwater pearls. And then when you go on, even a baroque, look at this thing. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love these pearls. And they're genuine freshwater pearls. Okay, and these, so Georgiana has pearls when she's 16. And rubies from the, what's their name? Darcy, what's his last? Fitzwilliams, is that right? From the Fitzwilliams vault. Anyway. Oh, and this one bead on here, I'm not sure how many I have to go around. Wow, I'm blind as a bat, guys. Do you find that happening? I find all kinds of interesting things have been happening since I got old. Yes, older than dirt. So this one is the niftiest sterling silver, and it's got like a glass bead inside. Then several of these are freshwater, and like this one's, you can tell the difference. That's a glass Swarovski or something. And the one I wanted to tell you about, I have lost again and again. It's not on here. Anyway, some of them have a round coin shape that's purple. It's a ruby that's purple. It's gorgeous. Couple of freebies, just the pendants. Yeah, you can see that. It's a locket that actually works. I wanted to have like a choker and black velvet, and I don't know what happened there, but it's gone. Okay, so the other thing I've been working on is Viking, which y'all are going to be shocked because I know I am. It starts with garter stitch, and you knit garter stitch forever. And then there's see, I'm kind of confused because when you're knitting the garter stitch, you're making planks, just like they're ships. And you've even got these nails that get put on the ship in alternating staggered, you know. And then, you know how they have shields all the way around, like the top side of the ship? Just right here, I guess. I'm making these into something that you can sew onto your shawl. It's not something you can wash, so I'm making it easy to take off and put on again. Not that easy. It's a button. Maybe I'll get up my drill bits. I haven't used my drill in forever. Those are the things that I used to emboss. You remember those stitch marker tins that I used to give away? Yeah. So there's also the glass, under glass, shields under glass for your Frigi magnet. Dude, I think that's it. I have a whole bunch of stuff to share for the stitching side of my life. Wow, wow. Isn't that cool? It's got little. I have been making so many cards, you guys. I was going to sit here and flip through them all. Ain't no way I'm going to spend your time doing that. If anybody needs homemade cards, I would be more than happy to send you some because I make way too many. I was thinking of making like an envelope with, this is where I got the idea for the Pemberley. I was thinking about making an envelope full of like all the words like, you know, get well soon, happy birthday, stuff like that in various colors. This one's interactive fun. I can't help it, you guys. I'm about the silliest person I know. Oh, and these tall boys are shakers. And most of these things, you're not going to be able to get into an envelope to mail. These ones, I did make envelopes for. They've actually got the fabric. They've actually got the paper on the back. Last night, I figured out I need a drawing box. I have a desk that I can use on my bed. And then I have two bags. One's full of all mechanical pencils, colored ones. And then the other bag is full of the different weights of the graphite and erasers and you name it, it's in there. And then I have a book or two that I draft into, and all the pictures that I'm drawing, just little dragon. I should show you my dragon. He's terribly cute. So this is my stuff. And because I'm not an artist and can't draw a perfect circle, I just got in a compass. And these are my bags full of the graphite and the hidgy-wudgy. And here's my book. Isn't it special? It's even got a bead. And yeah, I've got some really horrible stuff in the front, and this is my best work yet. Isn't he cute? I think he's the cutest little thing. And I'm going to scan him and put him into a cross-stitch Doom-a-Hitch. And that way I'll be able to use them for what I'm calling smalls. I have all these tiny little pendanty broachy things that you can actually stitch and glue into. Yeah, that's it. Are you guys using this? I find it very helpful. I like it a lot. I sanded my bottoms. I found that they were a little too higum. So I was thinking about putting felt on them, but I never got that far. I'm really good at starting stuff and not real great at finishing. So you guys have a lot of patterns out there that don't even have photographs up, even though I have them. And I never made a final pattern since, like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. But the last one does count as the final. And so I've been writing final into that so that people know they just need to download that one thing. Okay. Did you know Laura Parker died? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sad. I was such a huge fan. And I think before we were going to leave the city, she was going to be like 30 minutes away from me. But I had 2 small children and an older one that had to get picked up from school, and they had to have naps. And so I skipped. Man, I wish I wouldn't have. And there have been times when they've come to the LA area and had a convention, but I missed. So I don't know why, but I've always loved how crazy her character was in Dark Shadows. I guess I kind of relate. It's a terrible thing to say. Let me just look over my list real quick. I do have a list, believe it or not. Bear addiction. Yep. Papa Bear, Mama, I told you guys. Okay. That's it. That's it. Oh, and I'm trying to make a bee. Ay, ay, ay. Last night I had to rip it out because it was like, you know, a fat finger, and that was it. So what I really want is this one. He's not for kids though, because he's got this big, huge thing and these felty wings. I was thinking I could take them off and draw something on, but tacky. So I want to make my own. And I think instead of knitting it, even though I'm making all these circles right now and I'm really comfortable with them, I think I might crochet it. I used to do a lot of amigurumi just on the fly, and everything came out great, and it was so easy to fix because they were this big. So I kept ripping and redoing, which is new for me. Have you guys ever found this out? In yourself, I have never ripped out before, and this past year, I have been ripping probably more than I've been knitting, especially on the bear. I seem to make one mistake after another because it's all text, and I'm a very visual person. I need a chart, but unfortunately you can't chart a stuffed animal like this. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to begin. So yeah, that's me. That's all. If you want to see the cross stitch and embroidery, go over to Yarn Fairy Fairy Floss on YouTube. yarnfairy1.blogspot.com, yarnfairy1@gmail.com if you want to write a letter and answer my question. Have a great day.